In the morning, after the sun had risen, the rescue crew arrived. The crash seemed a lot worse than what it actually was. Percy was there talking to Thomas.
Thomas, are you okay?
Of course I am, Percy. Why would you think that I'm not?
Well, just you came off the track and such. I mean, you could be hurt. The cause of the accident was two separated rails. Weird. What are the odds of that happening?
Soon rail service was back to normal. The lines were repaired, and Thomas and the cars survived. But later that day, cars in the train yard started to move around in a weird order. Splatter and Diesel, the evil diesel shunters, shunted the cars out of the way so they could have their meeting.
I think we should blow up more engines.
Of course we're going to blow up more engines, Splatter, said Diesel. The more engines we blow up, the better.
Oh dear, said Toad, who was listening in. I better warn the engines.
When their meeting was done, the cars were spread all over the yard. They were in the biggest muddle. Toad felt bad for the engine who had to clean them up. Arthur chuffed in and saw the mess. My, Toad, what's happened here?
The Diesels came and had a meeting.
I don't think that it was the Diesels, said Billy. I think it was you who messed up the cars, Toad. Is this true, Toad? I believe Billy on this one, said Arthur.
What? Said Toad. Would you really believe that marketing tool over me?
Why, yes, said Arthur. Haven't you heard that catchy song?
Sadly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you believe your eyes? 5 new marketing tools in the shed. A train was being assembled for Percy to pull. The Diesels, Splatter and Diesel, dropped a bomb in the first car. Arthur and Belle, who were shunting the train, were completely unaware of the situation because of their biggest argument yet. I think that you're a ripoff, Belle. You're the same model, except you have water cannons.
Actually, Arthur, I'm not the same model as you. I just have water cannons and a few extra details, that's all.
While Percy was filling up with water, the strangest thing happened. Diesel came and gave him a bump. He ran forward and water poured onto the bomb, exploding it. Percy and his cars flew across the Sodor fields for a mile radius. The track was in smithereens, and luckily no one was hurt. Back at the roundhouse, the engines were having a meeting. Of course, Thomas was the center of attention. I think that the Diesels are behind this, said Proteus to all the engines. I agree, said Thomas, but we need an engine to track them down and see what they're doing. I'll do it, said Whiff. I don't think we'll be needing you, Whiff, said Thomas. I'm sorry. Well, why not? Asked Whiff. Because you're the garbage engine, said Thomas. Your character's a complete piece of garbage. Now, I think I'll do it. We'll trick those Diesels into blowing up themselves. A train had been shunted together for Molly to pull, although the steam engine team had told Molly to pretend to be sick, because all the other engines were busy, and the only substitute available was none other than Splatter. Now, Splatter, because he didn't have a brain, didn't remember that he had put a bomb on the track. Well, to be fair, trains don't have brains, because, they're trains. And Sharon Miller can prove that easily.
Hang on, what's that on the track ahead?
Oh dear. I think that's the bomb. I just remembered there's a bomb on the track. No! No! No!
Splatter, what do you think you're doing? You blow up on our own bomb. Those steam engines could have blown up themselves. I'm sorry, boss. Splatter go boom in the head. Well, at least those steam engines won't know that you and I were the ones to blow them up. We do now, Diesel. You're coming with me. You're under arrest. No! With Diesel under arrest and Splatter in the scrapyard, everything was back to normal on Sodor. Wait, didn't I say that last time? And look where that turned out.